Hello everyone, welcome to a new interview for Team Norway's national Overwatch team. I'm Boomstox and today I'm joined by Nexty, who is Team Norway's Flex Support for this 2026 World Cup. Nexty, how are you?
I'm doing great. I just came out of a long ranked session. So
Yes, you did. And
couldn't
the
be
last
better.
session, actually, I got the chance to watch it on the stream. It was a lot of fun, really. Um, Next here, of course, we're here to talk about Team Norway. We're also here to talk about yourself, obviously, and that's what we're going to tilt our focus on in the first place.
Yeah,
So
I love talking
you've
about
your
myself.
teammates next to you, really? Okay, well that's great then. Your teammates
I'm just
also like
joking.
to
Yeah.
talk a bit about you, and when they talk about you, they tend to describe you as the rank guy, basically, kind of coming off nowhere. I'm not gonna lie. And to be fully honest, Next, you're the only player on the team that I do not know at all, as I told you before the
Mhm.
interview started. So would you please describe yourself and your Overwatch journey to me and the people watching this interview right now?
Um, well, where to start? In season 3 of Overwatch 1, I was a bronze mercy player. Actually, no, I never hit
Oof,
bronze. It was the lowest I got was silver. Um,
sorry,
and then
sorry,
fast
man.
forward to the end of Overwatch 1, I was uh, to the like when I don't really remember the season, but it was like towards the end of Overwatch 1.
Yeah.
I got to 4.4 playing hit scan. And I was kind of playing I was kind of just playing hit scan. That was my role. And I played for a team called AdFriend. I don't
Hmm.
know how new you are to the scene, but it was like
Kind of
this
new, not gonna
tier.
lie.
Yeah, it was kind of like this tier 3 team.
Yeah, open
Like a
division,
really
then I
long.
guess.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it was like one of the. I don't know if I remember this correctly, but I think it was like one of the better tier 3 teams.
Okay.
But it was kind of like an OTP team. We had a 4 or 5 ball player. Captain Prash was on there.
Mm-hmm.
And we had like a Sigma player. I don't really remember everything. And we had
Okay.
Like Will with like a 1 in his
Is it
name.
that the Danish guy?
Yeah, the Danish guy.
Okay.
Um, and from there, I kind of had some uh, like that team kind of split up, and then we went and made a new team.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then after that, I joined Gas Tier 3
Yes, I
for a
saw
while.
that. I saw that. It seemed like a great rooster.
Yeah,
Great.
but there was like there were some parts that I didn't like, and there was like I didn't really feel like I got better. It felt like I was kind of
Mm-hmm.
just stagnating.
Yeah.
Um, so I kind of just it felt like every time I would get better, it would be after just like grinding ranked. It wouldn't be
Mhm.
like in a team environment. So I kind of just quit playing on teams generally. And when Overwatch 2 launched, I don't really remember, but I think I was still playing with like the Gas Tier 3 people.
Mhm.
And I swapped to Flex Support from his scan. Just because I picked the role up because it was just an off role. I kept playing it in ranked and I found it more fun. And then
Mhm.
I just played it a lot.
I get that. Okay.
Um, but then I kind of just like didn't play competitively. I just kind of played comp because there was a lot of other things going on in my life.
Mhm.
And I started focusing more on school and stuff. Um, and then this last I don't really remember when I went on a break, but it was like over a year I went on a break after hitting top 10 on the leaderboards multiple seasons in a row. Um, and I felt like I was like just starting to like get good, and I was
Yeah.
just starting to like get like much better at the game. Oh yeah, I remember why I left now. I was playing to get onto the 2023 Overwatch World Cup roster,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
And I was the highest ranked support player, and I had been for some time. And I felt like I was the best, but I kind of wasn't even like considered like at all
Really.
for the role.
They picked
Um,
JP instead, right?
yeah, they did
Okay.
because I think they already knew him. but especially the coach just didn't know who I was, so I
Mhm.
didn't really get a chance. I felt like, and that made me kind of just like focus more on IRL, and I got like more friends IRL. I found like life at the time just more fun when I
That's
wasn't
great.
playing,
I mean,
and then
that
I
sounds great, really.
yeah, and then I kind of just left. And then when I heard that Overwatch, the World Cup was like starting back up, I started playing
Mhm.
again, and I again got pretty like I felt like I was washed in the start, so I kind of like gave
Mhm.
up all hope, and then
Really?
yeah, and then but then I just kept queuing because I found it fun. Like after taking such a long break, I kind of had like a new whole like a whole new perspective on the game, right?
Yeah.
Um, and then again, I hit top 10 a couple times. Now, uh, and I was only playing on like on how do I say this? Like in vacations and stuff over
Mhm.
Christmas and over the spring break and stuff. And other than that, I wouldn't play that much because
Okay.
I live here in this beautiful place with my
It
my
is. It
girlfriend.
is
It's like
beautiful indeed.
what happened after that? Yeah, because I couldn't really play that much because I was like living with my girlfriend. We were doing stuff all the time, and I still had a lot going on IRL, you know. So I just kind of played when I had downtime, and I didn't really do much else. And then I started to get really good again. And then I signed up for the trials,
Mhm.
just to like see how it goes, see if I want to play competitively again. And then I kind of ended up just sweeping everything. Like it wasn't really it kind of got boring after a while because it was just kind of too easy. Like
Really?
I was talking to my coach, and he said that like um yeah uh, uh eh, the support role was kind of hard because there weren't really any main supports.
Yeah.
um and but on flex support it was kind of it was kind of just me, and then JP also was considered, but it was like I was kind of just stomping everybody, and like
Mhm.
Tobias said that like the it was like here, I was here, and then everybody else was like here. So it
Yeah.
was like it wasn't really. I don't know. It would be weird if they picked someone else up.
Okay.
That's all
So
I'm
you
gonna
were
say.
confident, definitely.
Yeah.
That's great.
I think I am. I think I was the best choice. I
Mhm.
mean, who wouldn't think that themselves weren't the best choice? But like, I I felt like I did great, and I feel like I'm doing great in scrims, and I feel like I'm learning a lot still. And this is like the first time in a while that I've like, or ever really, that I've like felt like I've learned a lot from playing in the
Oh,
team
that's
environment.
nice. That's really
Um,
nice.
and I, I, it was never an issue that I wasn't calming or that I wasn't fight planning or that I wasn't
Mhm.
talking. So I've got that in scrims, and I've never really struggled with that either. Um,
So
but
so
that's
like you have the talent of a ranked player, but without the issues, if I understand correctly.
what would
Like
the
as I said,
issues be?
communication. I mean, communication, fight planning, as you
Uh,
say, like mainly team stuff, really.
yeah, I mean, I don't really have the. I wouldn't say that.
It's
Like
just
I'm
not
not really
something
the fight
that's
planner of
expected
the
from
team.
you. Yeah.
But I am. I talk a lot,
Hmm.
and I communicate a lot, which I mean that's always good in a team environment,
Yeah, it
right?
is definitely, definitely. Next question. Actually, nexty. You did play a few tournaments, as you just say, with Gastitri, mostly also with a team, I believe, with Rararo, Gucci, this kind of people, which is a great team on the
Yeah.
paper. Why didn't you give it a try in the FACEIT League yet?
Um, Mostly just because of time. Like I still don't really have that much time to play, and
Hmm.
uh, I wouldn't really have the time to scrim and stuff ordinarily. But I got on the Norway team roster, so
Yes, you did.
I begged
Congratulations once again.
my thank you so much. I begged my girlfriend. I was like on my knees, like please give me my evenings to scrim with my team. I want to
Hmm.
make it to Korea, you know. And she was like, oh fine. Um, but
Negotiations.
I I might actually start playing in FACEIT League because I mean I want to see how it goes. You know, I want to
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
want
I
to
mean,
take a shot, you know?
it can be quite exciting actually, and looking at how good you seem to be in the scrims that we've been able to see, especially I mean during the streams. Obviously, it can be quite interesting, especially since I've been told that this team that you got has some great potential. Let's say it this way. Next question, Nexty. You almost answered actually telling us about you being a silver mercy in ranked at your very beginning, but what got you into Overwatch and since when are you playing the game?
Mm, I mean, it would have been since release, but
Yeah.
I wasn't 12 years old yet, and my parents didn't want me to play a PG-12 rated game when I was
Yeah.
not 12.
How
Um,
old are you, by the way?
I'm 21,
Okay.
so I'm a bit at the older end compared to like Snowdrop, the
Yeah, I
little
mean,
kid he
Snowdrop
is.
is a baby, really.
Yeah, he's really just a baby when you really think about it. And then you have yeah, and then I kind of uh, I don't know, like all my friends were playing it, but they were playing on the
Mhm.
PlayStation, but I was already like playing Minecraft with my friends on PC.
Yeah,
So it was just kind of I was always a PC gamer, you know. So I
that's
started
great.
playing, and I had like 12 frames, I think. And then I played like 5 games of ranked. I got play silver, and then I just
Hmm.
didn't play for a couple of years, or not a couple of years, but I didn't play for like some time. And then I think I came back in like season 20 and started to really climb, or like season
Okay.
18 or something. And then I think it was around like season 23 or 24. I don't really remember how long how long ago that was, but
Yeah,
that's like when I got like 4-4 in Overwatch.
I
And
get that. Okay. So the grind
uh
was quite fast, I assume.
what was quite
For
fast?
the grind, your grind
Oh,
was
right.
quite fast.
Yeah. And in Overwatch 1, I didn't really play that much comp, to be honest. I played much more scrims.
Mhm.
But at the end of Overwatch 1, there wasn't like any tournaments and there wasn't any
Yeah, yeah,
updates
very
like
indeed.
after Echo
No,
release. So
no
I have
content,
actually
nothing.
played a lot in teams, but it just doesn't it wouldn't show because
Yeah,
I
you were
there
not
weren't any
competing actually.
there weren't anything to compete
I
for.
get that. I
So
get that. Yeah.
but yeah, now I have I might make a team with the Norway people to
Hmm.
queue to play in like experts. So that might be fun. And try to like do well in masters as well. Um, I've already gotten a couple trials with like masters teams.
Hmm.
But I think this seems more fun, and I think the Norway squad would also be better to play with long term. Um, because so far, at least, like uh, these last few weeks in scrims, or especially after the boot camp, it's been like it's been like so good. It's
Hmm.
we just don't lose. Um,
Really.
yeah, I mean, we also won against like Denmark stacked roster
And
in
this roster is
scrims.
amazing to me, and they play really good Overwatch from what I've been
Yeah,
able to see during the Nordic Clash, especially.
yeah. I mean, it might have been a fluke, but we'll see. I think we have another scrim with them
Yeah.
before the weekend.
Mhm.
So
Will
we'll see
be
then if we can keep it up. You
yeah.
know?
It's going to be a great test, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Um,
Maybe
next
they weren't
for this
locked
World
in.
Cup. Hmm?
Yeah, what you say?
Maybe they were not locked in. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Let's adopt it in Scream. I mean, you have to work at it a little. So yeah, next question for this World Cup. Next, you're going to get the chance to represent your country. Obviously, what does it mean to you?
I mean, it's kind of just been like um, a distant dream, I would say.
Hmm.
Um, Ever since I was like beginning to play the game, I was looking up to these people like Onigod and stuff. Um,
That's a name that's
uh,
really like um, coming back often in the interview. So yeah, Onigon must be something
yeah,
in Norway.
he was one of the big ones, you know.
Yeah,
Back in the
it
day,
was the big
it
one.
was him and Soon on the Tracer, you know.
Yeah, true.
And nobody were close, and I was watching both of them like a lot. And I don't know, like it's always been like a distant dream of mine to be like one of those people that people just
Hmm.
like kind of look up to, like watch their games, see what they're doing, you know. Um, but it's uh, like I'm not at that point, but it's like it's been
Not
really
yet, not yet.
cool to like take that next step, you know, to
Mhm.
like get on the
You get closer
Um,
to where they were actually. I get that.
and like it's it's been a nice journey so far.
Hmm.
But I would like it to go a bit further, you know. And I have a lot of things to work on still, but I feel like
Yeah.
getting on the team has given me like new motivation to keep grinding, you know,
Yeah.
to get better and
Mhm.
to really succeed in the game, you know.
That's very good to know next time. I'm very glad for you, that's for sure. Compared to your teammates now, as I said, you're coming out of nowhere, kinda.
Yeah.
I mean, how sure were you about making it into the team? You told us about the low concurrence, the low, I mean, yeah, the low like opponents that you had. Even though you also had Reflect potentially as a flexible, what do you think about him, which who you did not talk about yet?
Um, well, when the coach asked us like who we would like to see on the team towards the end of the trials, I was really guessing up Reflect as the main support position because he always had like the comms ready, like the what's it called, the ult track ready and stuff.
Hmm.
And he wasn't afraid to like do stuff, and he could also like be flexible. We could play like double flex comps because I really like my Alari and
Yeah.
I like playing those like double flex backline comps. In this
Mhm.
meta, it's not really, can't really do it that much.
That's
Especially in
true.
like cat bastion and
It
stuff.
kind of works actually. Yeah, against Kardashian, it's a bit difficult. I get that, but there are some maps I believe, especially with the bands that actually got into the competitive format nowadays. I feel like flex support comps can be quite interesting. I know France tested it in quite a few maps during their scrims, and it worked like most of the time, really.
Yeah, our like we played a lot of double flex backlines in the beginning,
Hmm.
but then like the meta completely changed with cat
Yeah,
bastion and stuff. So
yeah.
um, I won't talk too much about like what we're playing and stuff.
Hmm.
But
You guys are so secret about like the strat that you found, the click that you got during the bootcamp. Like
I
I got
mean,
no
Tobias will beat
information. You're the
me. He
third
will literally
player.
just beat me. He will take out the belt and beat me.
I
So I
get
won't do that.
that. I get that. That's
So
a
I need to be kind
sacrifice
of
that you have to
cautious.
make for the community, Nexty. No, no, you're fine. Anyway, it's going to be edited out by no by Panda or Roban. There's nothing we can do about it. I just want you to leak
I
it to me.
can't leak it, even
Yeah,
even if I
that's
wanted
okay.
to.
That's okay. Even if you wanted to. Um, Talking about experience now, Nexty, I think we can say that you are the least experienced players on the team. You have some veterans, you have some active players. Still, have you been able to learn from them, from your teammates?
Um, yeah, I would say I'd be able to like I touched on this earlier, but like I've learned in like the team environment I'm in
Hmm.
now, and I've definitely became a better player after the coaching we've had and after talking to other players on the team. Um, and I definitely see the game from like a different perspective now than I did
That's
before.
nice.
Um, at the same time, I feel like I've been kind of good the entire time,
Hmm.
and I don't feel like I didn't go from being a bad player to being a good player, you know.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, you
especially
would,
like
we would not be
in
on the team if you were a bad player in the first place, right?
yeah, I guess. But I mean, I uh, not that I'm like the best player right now. I know I have my faults. I might be
Hmm.
a little aggressive sometimes. But
Is that what Taviash told you?
um, it's not really what Tobias told me. It's kind of just when if I'm bored, I might just go in and int. So um,
If you're getting bored against Team UK this weekend, we will have we'll have some problems.
yeah, I mean, if we're bored, it means we're winning probably.
Yeah,
So
indeed.
that'll be good, I think.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's I still have a lot to learn, and I feel like I'm learning faster
Mhm.
by like being in this team environment, and we scrimmed like like we scrimmed so much, so
Yeah.
it's been nice so far, definitely.
Okay. You seem like when you say we scream so much, it seems like it's kind of exhausting. Is that the word that you would use to describe this journey?
Um, I mean. Not really. I wouldn't say it was exhausting at
Mhm.
all. Sometimes, like we've had our ups and downs,
Yeah.
as any team would, but we've gotten through them, and therefore I wouldn't say that any time has been wasted.
Yeah.
We've all grown as individual players and as team players at the end of the day, and it's no, it's been nice. I wouldn't say exhausting.
Yeah, okay. I mean, that's great. Range dirait the other day, he really like insisted on the fact that Tabiash, I mean, anyone was really trying to get better as a player, as you just said. That's something that I find absolutely amazing on Team Norway, is that you're not just trying to be good as a team, it's also as individuals, which you just say, just something that would like that I would like to highlight for the people watching this interview right now. Um,
Yeah.
Next, a really open question. Now, what are you willing to bring to the team?
Um. Well, I've been told that me and the other candidates for the flex support role had really different play styles.
Mhm.
Um, I've been told that like almost all the other flex supports were kind of just like passive. They were kind of just supporting their team,
Yeah.
while I'm looking for plays of my own. I
Mhm.
am I am a little bit too aggressive sometimes, you know? I'm a little bit too deep
This I
sometimes.
understood. This I
Um,
understood.
but the difference in like it was at the end of the day, it was kind of just like, do you want a flex support who's gonna frag, or do you want a flex support who's gonna sit back and like just support your teammates and keep everyone
Mhm.
alive?
Yeah.
And I'm a firm believer that I can do both.
Mhm.
So I feel like that's kind of what I bring to the table. And also I talk a lot. I don't really tilt ever. So I'm I'm also like I think I can keep the comms up even like when the what's it called? Um like when the like when we're doing bad, or like
Yeah.
when the vibes really aren't there.
Yeah.
I feel like
You
I
like bring it
can
up.
yeah, I feel like
I mean, that
I
seems
can
really important to me.
yeah, I feel like it's kind of important in a team to um kind of try your best all the way till the end. Um
Mhm.
and that's what I try to do, you know?
Yeah.
And I try to be there for everyone and just make sure that we all improve, you know?
Yeah.
And
That's great.
I'm a
So
pretty passionate player. We've struggled with
yeah.
passion before, um, at Snowdrop, but yeah, yeah, that's kind of it.
That's not up. What are
Oh
we
no,
saying
nothing,
about
nothing.
that?
He's just the least passionate player I've ever met,
Mm,
and that guy has no future in Overwatch.
really?
Actually,
Wow, that's like depressing.
yeah. hmm
Are we being sarcastic or?
yeah, all jokes. He's the goat. He gets like miracle picks out of nowhere.
I mean,
Um,
he's him really. I mean, if you have seen him on Quickie Sports in FACEIT League Master in his very beginning season, like this kid was as I mean, as you know with Team Norway coming up nowhere and just gapping every single lead scan that was
yeah,
facing.
I'm a firm
It was
believer that
something.
he cannot get gapped. Like he will just not get gapped
I mean,
ever.
he really is. He really is something. He
We've played
struggled a
some
little
really
in
good
the World
teams,
Champion
and he's
Series,
just
though.
like he's always playing well. Like I,
Yeah.
if we lose, it's never on him.
Okay. I mean,
I'll just say that
that's
much.
great. That's great. That's great. Such a young player and so talented, as we just saying. Now let's shift our focus to the bootcamp that you just got out from and to the World Cup. Obviously, we'll be talking about the format, about the group, and of course about your opponents. Nexty. First, so this weekend we were with Team Norway on the bootcamp. Can you tell us about how was this experience for you, especially?
Um, that's kind of like the boot camp for me. Uh, it's it meant more than I thought it would. You know, I went into it kind of like, oh, it'll be nice to see everyone. You know,
Mm-hmm.
because I haven't really seen any Overwatch players IRL before. Uh,
That's sad.
I've I've contemplated going to like some French lands and stuff that have been like through the
Mm-hmm.
years.
Mm-hmm. Some French
But
lands,
I've
really.
just, I mean, there's been like a couple of French ones
Yeah,
now,
I mean,
haven't there?
I went to all of them, so yeah, I can tell you that.
Yeah, I swear there was also one like in UK as well. But it
Indeed,
was,
indeed, the
uh,
Insomnia Land, I believe.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And I've contemplated going to those, but it's always been something else. I've been like like too young to have any like real money to do it,
I
or
get
just haven't
that.
gotten a
I
job,
get
or
that.
I just like, or it's been like in the middle of a school year and I haven't
Mm-hmm.
like I just feel like there's always been something else, you know. So
I get
I
that. Yeah.
deprioritize it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But now it's kind of like my first time meeting other Overwatch players that have like the
Mm-hmm.
same passion that I do. For like games. And it was really nice. It was really nice meeting everyone. Everyone was like super nice. And most importantly, I would say, it made us play way better Overwatch.
Mm.
It was way easier talking about the problems we had as a team and fixing them, um, than it was like at home when you can't really see anyone.
Yeah.
You don't really know if anyone's paying attention even. But here it was like you could talk to people one on one. You could talk to people as a team. So it was really nice, and I
It's a
think it was
whole
really good for us.
environment. Yeah. Did you
Yeah,
expect that that like getting that much better as a team thanks to the bootcamp? Did you expect that?
yeah. I didn't expect us getting that much better at all. Really,
Mm-hmm.
I went into it with like, oh, we're gonna play some scrims and it'll be fun, and we're gonna meet like this um esports organization of like
Yeah.
kids who are gonna join us, and it was really fun, you know. But I didn't expect us to really get better at all, and I feel like we got a lot better.
Mm.
Um, and That was a nice experience.
That
And
that's
also,
that.
I didn't really expect that I would have like this. Like I have memories for life after this boot camp. You know,
Mhm.
it's like everyone was just so nice, and
That's amazing.
it's really fun.
Hey, you got two friends. Is that what I can get from that story?
I got new friends.
That's great. That
That's
sounds amazing.
definitely fun.
Um, so I was about to say, Range Red, Snowdrop, after this bootcamp, I had them on interviews, and they all felt like the team got a lot better, that the team got also like more unified, I would say. Um, you kind of just answered it, actually, but is it like something that you feel like can be absolutely game changer for this weekend and the following weekend? Like,
I
how
definitely
confident
do.
are you about qualifying now after the bootcamp?
Well, I would say before it was it was kind of like, I don't really know how we're gonna do,
Mhm.
um, but like we're gonna do our best, you know. But now it's more like we have like a real shot
Yeah.
of getting to Korea, and we have a real shot of like doing good, you know.
Mhm.
And that's definitely something that I feel like the boot camp contributed to, and yeah, I'm really grateful we got to do that.
That's great. That's great. Do you have any personal goals for this World Cup?
Um, Basically just getting to Korea and
Mhm.
showcasing my talent, because I feel like a lot of people have kind of looked at me as just like this one guy who like just cues comp and like
Yeah, yeah.
types a bit too
That's how
much
you've
in the
been told
general
about.
chat. Yeah, and talks a bit too much in the voice chat in game.
Mhm.
I feel like that's
Mhm.
kind of what people have been thinking about me, but I feel like I wanna kind of like expand on that. I want to be the guy who like talks a bit too much, but while beating you, you know, in
Mhm.
FACEIT Masters.
I
I want to
get
be that
that.
guy, you know?
Yeah, that's a profile that's definitely needed in a team, especially the performing team. Well, that's great. To end this interview now, Nexty, do you have any message for the people supporting you and the Overwatch fan that might be watching this interview right now, or any shout out to give to anyone?
Um, Not really. Shout out to my entire team. Um, Shout out my stream. I'll be streaming a bunch more
That's great.
coming up this summer, and possibly beyond that. And Yeah, no, I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be really fun. And it's already been fun.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, Nexty, for joining me for this interview. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching this interview. It was Boomstox joined by Nexty, as I just said. See you guys next time. Take care of yourself. Take care of your close ones. Bye bye.